Yes, people, we are back in the building. We are like half an hour from the first game, opening game of Afcon 2023 in Côte d'Ivoire in Abidjan. Ivory Coast are taking on Guinea Bissau. Oh, it's gonna be it's the start of something special. I can already see it. But hey, look, we got a lot to watch tonight. But look, CM is in the building as always. What are you saying, bro?
Hey, I'm excited, bro. The last time we were here for Afcon, it was a lot of good energy, a lot of fun games, good moments, funny moments as well. You know what I mean? So shout out to everybody that's in the comments. That's gonna be in the comments over the course of this entire tournament. Shout out to Roland. Shout out to Rich. Shout out to everybody that's gonna be here on these watch-alongs as well, man. But we're kicking it off real soon.
Come on. Look, yes. Don't forget, people. We are also streaming this, co-streaming this with Eagle Eye Extra. That is Eagle Eye Football second channel. Rich and the guys have their own channel where a second channel where they actually do other types of content. So they wanted to put these watch-alongs plus everything else that they'll be doing on that channel. So if you hit the description or well the title of this video, if you're watching on Pros Only Sports, there's a link to their channel in that description there, and it'll send you right there. You don't even have to leave. You'll be able to watch us, go over there, subscribe to their channel, and then during the tournament, whichever channel you feel comfortable watching it on, you can watch it on there because we're all going to be there together. But yeah, man, look, I mean, we're looking at tonight's game. Obviously, the opening ceremony is done now. You know, we're preparing for the game to start. And yeah, look, I mean, we'll talk about the fact that, you know, in the UK, we can't even get opening ceremony on TV. You have to go out to CAF YouTube for it, which is a bit mad. You know, the game ain't going to kick off for us anyway on BBC until 7:50, 10 minutes before kickoff. Boy.
I speak. I mean, if I speak. If I speak.
But hey, let's get to the real business here, man. Let's give people the lineups so that we can discuss the game, and we're gonna present my screen real quick. We'll get into these lineups real quick. I don't know if everybody can see that. I'll just zoom in a little bit more. Just give me one. Yeah, this will do. No. Yeah, that will do. That will do. Just give me 1 second. Where we at? Yeah. Cool. I'm making sure I get this document in front of me that man like CM has prepared for us as well. So cool. We'll kick it off with the Ivory Coast team, and then CM will give us the Guinea Bissau team, and then we'll discuss what we think of the game moving forward. So in goal for the Côte d'Ivoire, it is Yahia Fofana. They got a back four playing a 4-3-3 of let's get this right. Wilfred Singo, Osman Diamande, who plays for Sporting Lisbon. Watch out for him. Highly rated centre back that has been linked with a number of clubs across Europe ahead of the summer transfer window. So make sure you stay tuned for him. Stay tuned and watch him properly because he's going to be very key for them in terms of bringing the ball out from the back. Evan Ndika, who a lot of people should be very familiar with as well, currently plays for Roma. And then you've got Ghislaine Conan to make up the back four. Then in midfield, obviously everybody knows about Frank Kessie, Barcelona's own, Ibrahim Sangare, Nottingham Forest own, and Seko Fofana. And then up front, they're playing with a front three. They have Jeremy Boga, who plays for Nice in France. They've got Jean-Philippe Neil Stefan Crasso playing up front, playing in Serbia, I believe it is. And then they've got Jonathan Bamba as well, plays for Celta Vigo. And that is their team. Now over to CM for the Guinea Bissau team.
Say no more. So Guinea Bissau starting from goal. We got number 12, Oparin Joko in goal. A right back. You've got number 15, Jefferson Nkada. The centre back partnership today we got Opa Sangante, and then we got Marcelo Jallo, and then the left back we have Fadi Kande. In the midfield, we've got number 16 Moreto Kasama. In the middle, we've got Jaino Bikel. Number 8 as well. We've got Alpha Esteves or Alpha Smedo. He goes by. On the right wing, now starting with the attack, we've got number 14, Marlo Texiera. Left wing, we've got Carlos Mane. And then through the middle, number 17, Mama Balde to complete the team.
Yeah, and that's it, man. I mean, I don't know if you want to run through some of these substitutes. I mean, it's just more so just some names that may stand out for people on the for the Ivory Coast side. Anyway, everybody knows about Jean-Michel Seri. Had a spell in England with Fulham. He was highly rated when he was, kind of bubbling early on in his career, before making the move to Fulham. And Karim Konate plays for Salzburg. Young striker, 19 years old. Look for him to come on in games and really do some damage up front. Willy Bolly, I'm sure a lot of people are familiar with him as well. Max Alangredo as well, 36 years old. Surprised that he actually made it to another Ivory Coast squad. This is his 8th Afcon now. Especially ahead of somebody like Wilfred Zaha, who we would expect it to be starting in these types of games. But we discussed that yesterday. If you haven't watched the preview, make sure you watch the preview before we start getting into some of these games as well. Serge Aurier, currently with Nottingham Forest, I believe, still as well. A lot of people would know him from his time at Tottenham. Nicolas Pepe from his time at Arsenal, obviously moved to Turkey I believe it was in the summertime or just after the transfer window, as he moved as a free agent. And yeah, like that. I mean, that's some of the names that you can see there. Some standout names on the Ivory Coast bench.
Yeah, most definitely a strong bench for Ivory Coast and something to fall back on. You was mentioning to me just before we started the stream, kind of surprised with some of the selections, especially in the defense. What were you expecting from the selection to start off the tournament?
Like, it was interesting to see where they've gone with it. They've gone for a younger defense. Like, you look at Ndika and Diomande, they've decided to trust both of them to basically go forward and be the centre back partnership for the team, the national team moving forward. So, like, that's going to be interesting. A lot of pressure at home with a young defense and generally a youngish type squad. Like, the team that's out there, they're fairly young. So, like, it's going to be interesting to see how they handle that pressure, in my opinion. Just generally in terms of the team, but then the defense itself, it's going to be interesting to see, chemistry. What's the chemistry going to be like between all of them? Of course, they've had some opportunities to play alongside each other, but now in a major tournament together, your first major tournament, like, how are you going to handle that pressure? And we know how it is at Afcon. One mistake could mean a goal for another team and you lose the game. And then then it's an uphill battle, you know what I mean? So but like, I like the team. I like the team, but I want to see what they're really capable of, especially at this home tournament, man. Like, I mean, but let's speak about Guinea Bissau. Obviously, Mama Balde, we watched him in the last tournament. This is another opportunity to help his team maybe progress from this group, which is going to be very, very difficult, with Nigeria also in the group alongside them. I want to see Kasama maybe make his marking games too, because he had a pretty good Afcon last time out as well. The fullbacks, Nkada was very good in the last tournament. I don't know if you remember, but he was very good going forward. I don't know how it's going to look 3 years on, 3 years older, a lot more wear and tear on the body. But it should be interesting from their perspective, because I expect them to come into this game and be very, very hard to break down. That is what they should do. That's how they should approach the game, in my opinion, because you get something out of this game in the opening game that you give yourself confidence to go through the last 2 games. Who I believe in their group, it's
Nigeria and Equatorial Guinea.
And Equatorial Guinea. So it's like they'll be like, okay, if we can get something out of this game, we can approach those 2 games with with a bit of confidence and see if we can get something out of that to maybe potentially qualify as runners up, maybe group winners if the inevitable happens, or as one of the best third place teams. You know what I mean? So it should be interesting.
100%. And I mean, when you look at both teams, I think it's just a reflection of, and I will continue to see this. It's just a reflection of how African talent is being dotted all around Europe. Different tiers of football around places in Europe like France, England, Belgium, Spain, so many different places, whether you look at the Ivory Coast lineup or even Guinea Bissau, and you'll continue to see it throughout this entire tournament. Just a lot of talented players, and once again, like what Ronan said, it's going to be excited to see what some of the guys bring from that Guinea Bissau lineup, because they showed out last tournament, and is another opportunity for them to try and potentially pull off what I think some people will see as shocks. We've got an Equatorial Guinea fan in the comments. Hey, we're here for the trophy. We're here for the trophy. And, Rich said it to me earlier on Twitter. You just never know in Afcon. Shocks can happen. You never know. There's a lot of pressure for Ivory Coast to perform. We see that all the time. When you're the host nation of an international tournament, there's a lot of pride that goes into it, but there's a lot of pressure and expectation to perform. And, some of these guys haven't really felt that level of expectation and pressure before for their country. So are guys gonna rise to their expectations, or are they gonna fall? Who knows?
I mean, for me, I mentioned it last night on the preview. There's a lot of pressure on Ivory Coast shoulders to perform within this tournament. Now, of course, the only host that have won an Afcon in the last 10, I'd say, is Egypt. On average, most of the host nations get to a quarterfinal. It's only Gabon in 2017 that went out in the group stage. That's a Gabon with Aubameyang as their frontman. It is difficult to win any tournament as a home nation. You look at this is away from Afcon, but in the World Cup in 2006, Germany were expected to win that tournament and they fell short in the semi-finals. So I think if you're a host nation, you're aiming for a semi-final at least to give yourself a chance to go for that trophy. Obviously Cameroon did it in the semi. They went out in the semi-finals against Egypt in the last Afcon. So it's one of those where this younger team, young and inexperienced team, will have a lot of pressure to get through. Let's see if some of them more experienced players, like the likes of Kessie and Sangare, Gradle, Aurier, they would have liked Zaha to be here too to help them along the way. But unfortunately, for whatever reason, he's not here. Those players are gonna try and help them get over, and then hopefully some of the younger stars can shine too. The likes of Boga, Diamande, and Dika. They can help get them over the line with some of their talent. So it's gonna be interesting. I mean, I don't know. Let's see what happens. But let's get to some of these comments, man. There's a lot of people watching. Big up to everybody that's watching right now. Make sure you're hitting the like button on both videos, both channels. Eagle Eyed Extra, the link for their channel is in the description of the video or the title of the video. So make sure you subscribe to that channel as well. Make sure you subscribe to CM22ENT on YouTube, also on Twitch as well, where he does Jerkpan FC for the Football Manager. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, big up to Drizzy. He says Ghanaians and lateness. Yeah, they've never changed. Relax. Big up to man like Drizzy. Big up to a man like Sammy. We'll be watching Morocco in this Afcon. You already know, but big up yourself, Sammy. I said I'm here for CM, not for Roland. Did it hear you? I'm back watching my guy Sancho. Big up to Super Nick in the building. Big up yourself. Thank you for tuning in. Big up to man like Tariq. Tariq will be here for some of these watch-alongs across this tournament as well. So make sure you subscribe to Tariq Talks. He'll be here too. Big up to man like Tariq. Big up to man like NN. Hey, relax. But big up man like NN in the building. Hey, I'm not talking on my nation, bro. You got some problems though. Cameroon got problems. Uncle Abubakar is injured.
Hey, that's big, but that's big. Hey, have you seen them egg burgers, bro?
Yeah, I seen that egg burger, bro. I seen them, bro. They need to stop, bro.
Hey, what's going on there?
Put some respect on the egg, bruv. Put some respect on the egg, bruv. You man don't
Yo,
got
fam,
problems.
hey, I hope the man them ain't having that for half time.
Yeah, no. If we don't get out of this tournament, there'll be some accusations thrown about. I swear that. If we go out again in the group stage, there's some accusations being thrown about. But hey, you got trouble as well, though, and then man with Onana as well. He's playing tomorrow, you know. Then what if he gets injured? He could get injured. You don't know. Then it's a
so is he playing now?
Yeah, no, as in he's playing for United tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
And then he's flying out.
Then he's flying over, missing the first game.
Missing the first game, yeah. He's missing the first game, which is, I believe, it's on Monday, right? So the first game is on Monday for them. So yeah, it's not looking good, man. It's not looking good. But yes, everyone, please drop a like and subscribe. Join the chat with your point of view. That's it. Drizzy, you're supporting Senegal. Nah, you're moving mad. Even though we know Ghana aren't good, you still have to support Ghana. You have to.
I heard Drizzy might have to support Morocco, innit? I think that's who he got in the sweepstakes, isn't it?
Yeah, that's his team.
Oh man, that's kind of peak, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Tariq say, yeah, Mama Baldo was cold last Afcon. I wonder if he's gonna have the same impact 3 years on, or 2 years on, really, just 2 years, really. But I wonder if he's gonna have the same impact. You know, with a bit more wear and tear on the body. Like there's gonna need to be a step up from a lot of their team to be able to have an impact in this group, in my opinion. And they have to play together. They have to be connected on the pitch. Like that's just my opinion, really. But he was really good last Afcon. Let's see if he can do something again. Big up to a man like Santi, the Manchecutioner. He's saying hit the like. I'm not Platini. Stop the allegations, fam. Like I didn't fix the thing. It was random. You all saw it. It was random. That spinning of the wheel was random.
We had where is it? Riccini Platini. Now it's Rolando Platini, man.
Oh man. Yes. But yeah. Go watch the preview. If you didn't understand the Santi's joke, go watch the preview. And yeah, Tariq saying, yeah, looking forward to watching more of Diomande. Yeah, this is somebody that you have to watch. One of the players to watch in this tournament for sure. Somebody very highly rated across Europe and looking like he'll be making a big move in the summertime. So we'll see how that looks. But you have an opportunity through the first 3 group games to be able to take him in properly. Big up to Equatorial Guinea Fan TV. We're here for the trophy. Big up yourself. But yeah, now we're watching you guys tomorrow. Should be an interesting game tomorrow. Who are they playing? I think it's Nigeria, I believe it is.
Oh well, yeah, Nigeria.
Yeah, they're playing Nigeria.
Equatorial Guinea.
Yeah, so that's gonna be very interesting. Tomorrow at 2 p.m. UK time, we'll be here. Rich will be here too. Rich is out right now with some friends, some family he's gonna enjoy, you know, and all of that. But yo, big up to man like Realist. Let's go, whoever wins. And then says free Zaha and that guy whose coach stole his Vinny jersey. I don't know about this story. I don't know this story.
What's going on there?
I don't know about this story. What is going on here, man? I don't know about this story still. But yeah, big up Realist as well. Realist will be here as well when we're doing the streams. Realist will be here. And we're watching the games with us guys as well. So make sure you subscribe to Realist_United on YouTube and also over on Twitch too. Jibril Tisham saying Forca de Guinea Bissau. So he's repping for Guinea Bissau tonight. I mean, it should be a good one. I hope you're good though, bro. Appreciate you coming through. And Equatorial Guinea Fan TV saying Niger will go carry last. We are sending Osifufu back to the racism in Italy. Jesus. Hey. Relax. I picked him as top scorer. He missed out on last Afcon as well. He had the cheekbone injury, which kept him out. And the fact that they don't have Victor Boniface means he is the main guy because of Boniface's injury just prior to the tournament. Very unfortunate for him. I know you got your country allegiances. Tomorrow, you guys are going to have to defend well against Nigeria to be able to get something out of the game. And I hope for our sake, we're all going to be watching the game. I hope for our sake that you can do that, but we'll see. We'll see. But Osimhen is gonna be a problem in this tournament because he's been waiting. It's gonna be his debut at Afcon as well, mind you. So he's been waiting for this. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, I don't think he's gonna be in Napoli for too much longer, man. Them people, they're following him. There's some fans, Napoli fans, followed him all the way to Ivory Coast from Italy. Yeah, they followed him all the way. After all the stuff that we see earlier on the season with Napoli and the social media and the stuff that was going on, and I don't think he's gonna be in Italy much longer anyway. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens in the summer with him. But we'll see. We'll see. He's injured for 10 days max. And then who you referring to here?
I'm guessing he's speaking about Vincent Abubakar, maybe. I don't know.
10 days. Because 10 days, yeah, like your tournament could be over, literally, like in 10 days. Like Cameroon might not, you know what I'm saying? Like, and obviously you guys are missing in Mbeumo as well, who's key. Like he's improved a lot over the last year as a player as well. So I wonder how you guys. I mean, I'm not saying you because you guys got guys. You got Toko Ekambi, for example. Like he's a good player. Like, but we'll see. We'll see how you guys manage.
Here's the thing: they play on Monday and then they play again on Friday against Senegal. So that's a quick turnaround, relatively, and that will be 2 games you're without your key guy up front. So
that's it.
You know, I remember I was listening to some conversation and stuff. Drizzy tagged us in, and guys were saying, look, Vincent Abubakar, he doesn't need to play club football because when he comes to Afcon, you know what you're gonna get from him. Obviously, we saw some performances in the World Cup as well. A funny ending to the World Cup campaign when he scored and he got that booking when they were taking off his shirt. But nah, he is a top striker in this tournament, and he's a top big miss for Cameroon. So hoping that he can come back ASAP, man.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be a big miss for them. And if it's 10 days that he's injured for max 10 days, it's gonna be tight for him to get back in. Hopefully they're able to get through to the knockout rounds so that he has an opportunity to recover and join the team. But if he can't, then I don't know. Look, these guys. Hey, these guys don't put no respect on Osimhen's name, bro. Nah, allow me, fam. Drizzy, you're right. So the keeper situation is interesting, with Francis Uzo, who is the number 1, right? But like, it's gonna be interesting to see how or who is gonna end up being the number 1 here, because for me, I think Uzo deserves to be the number 1 keeper. But it's gonna be interesting in regards to their goalkeeping situation for Nigeria. And then Diamande is the type of player that's going to shine in this tournament, and that move in the summer is a must. I wonder where he's going to go. He's been linked with a number of different clubs too, but we'll see. We'll see where he goes. But yeah, he's definitely one to watch in this tournament. There's a lot of young players that are there on the radar for a lot of teams across the world to have their look at. But yeah, this is going to be interesting. Man like Infantino is there though. He's made his way. CM, you're watching it?
Yeah. Oh, what's happened there? Ronan's had a light sin bin moment, fam. We're back. We're back. Say no more.
Sorry, my bad. My bad. Like I literally just switched the. When you swipe, and then it takes it back.
That's cool.
It took me back. All right, so. The stadium is filling up. It's filling up. It's not entirely full just yet, but it looks like it's getting there. It's getting there. The pitch looks okay as well. It's not too bad.
Yeah,
evening
man.
Kickoff. Oh yeah, let me change my mic settings. My bad. Because people
it's slightly muffly now. Yeah.
So 1 second. There we go. I think everyone can hear me now. Yeah,
that's perfect. That's perfect.
Yes, I thanks, Tariq. I was just checking that as well on my side. I was just trying to do the output and the input, and it wasn't coming through. So my mic wasn't picking up. But thank you for that, bro. But yeah, that's it. Yep. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. But yeah, we're close to kickoff, man. It's 3 minutes. There seems to be a speech going on. I believe this is the president of the FA potentially.
Just giving a light intro speech to the crowd and speaking about the future of African football, how it's bright. Just welcoming everybody to Afcon 2023 in Côte d'Ivoire.
Yeah, this is the CAF president that made the speech there. So let's see. No, there's bare presidents there though. I can't lie, bro. I see Ghana's president there. Yeah, there's a load of presidents there. It's crazy. But hey, it's good to see, man. Some representation at least. Like everybody's there, you know, doing their thing.
I feel like this game's gonna kick off late, man. Definitely gonna kick off late.
unless like you, because you remember when we used to be behind on the streams.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But nah, this can't be too behind. I'm thinking that maybe a minute max. Who knows? How they gotta come out, line up with each other, hear the national anthems. They got the flag coming out in the center of the pitch as well.
Yeah.
What you saying, the South Africa CAF president?
I don't know. Yesterday, all I know is that Mohamed Kudus is gonna do business in the tournament for sure. But the team, I can't tell you anything. I don't know.
Hey, listen. In the words of vibes, you must.
No. We can't. How? Like I watched them play in America. Santi and me were texting when they played Mexico. Mexico wasn't even in second gear, and we were getting battered.
Bro, you never know, man. Go into it with some optimism. We don't want to see negative rolling, fam. We don't want to see negative rolling.
There's no optimism. There's no optimism. I can't see us do anything. Man. But anyway, it's all good. Big up to my mum. Big up, mum. She's saying, Ghana, please don't let me down this time. Mum, they're gonna let us down. They're gonna let us down. You know it already.
I see what you're doing here, you know.
No.
You did it with the Boston Celtics, fam, in the NBA playoffs.
But what happened? We still lost.
Nah.
We still lost. So...
I'm still familiar. Hey, bro, I'm so familiar with the game, bro.
No. We lost.
Hey, listen, man. Just because it didn't work before doesn't mean it's not gonna work now.
It's definitely not working now. We're in trouble. Hey. Serious trouble. Okay, national anthem time. This game is actually kicking off late, unless we're behind.
Yeah, bro, we're therefore kicking off late, man.
So then why did they do that? Let's have a minute. Yeah, they haven't kicked off yet. All right, so we're not behind, so it's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, realist, allow me, bro. I'm there, I'm here, and they're over there. I'm here, them men are over there, really. I ain't got nothing to do what they do over there. I'm here though. Guinea Bissau national anthem ringing out right now. No. Why did one person on the bench start clapping? Like this. He was like, "Let's get on with this. Let's get on with this."
The anthem weren't done. It was still playing.
I said, "Let's go. I'm ready." Okay, Ivory Coast national anthem, and then when that's done, we're getting into this.
Hey.
We're
You
ready.
heard that one, yeah?
Yeah, we're ready.
Hey.
I mean, look, there's pressure. There's pressure, man. Youngest team, inexperienced team at this kind of major tournament level. So I wonder how they're gonna react, man. Home crowd, you want to win tonight in the opening game, but you've got a team in front of you that they're not gonna just lie down and then just like expect you to beat them. You know what I mean? So
You can hear the stadium now starting to pick up in decibels.
big up to Isaac in here. Hope you're well, my bro. Come on. The thing about it is their bench as well, though, for Ivory Coast. Like, it just gives there's some options there just in case. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, just in case they need some help.
I think that's what I like about it, because if this starting 11 is able to get off quick and play well, then that makes that bench even more of a threat for when they need those players to come into the game and step up.
Yeah.
I guess it's made of Guinea Bissau just handshaking, working out who's gonna kick off.
Yeah, Tariq, that midfield for Ivory Coast for sure. When you look at Sangare, Kessie, and Seko Fofana, that's a very solid midfield. I mean, the issue I have maybe from a creativity perspective, is that's where I think they'll struggle a little bit in terms of creativity. Just generally because we see that gap. From an African perspective, we don't get a lot of midfielders or produce many midfielders that have the creative element. Do you know what I mean? But the midfield's good. Like Sangare, a few years before his move to England, was highly rated, and then like I've watched him live. I feel the game can pass him by if he doesn't have a foothold in the game. So it'll be interesting to see how he fares in the tournament, because there's going to be a lot of pressure on him to be able to carry that midfield and connect midfield and attack, and also be solid screening the defense too. So it's going to be interesting. Let's see, kickoff. Have you kicked off, CM?
Yeah, just kicked off, bro.
Cool.
I'm slightly behind in it.
Well, I'm like 10 seconds.
Yeah, I'm just at 10 seconds as well.
Oh, okay,
So we're
cool.
probably
Yeah,
around the same. Yeah.
same time.
Cool. Cause I know we was having problems with that before, man. But the thing is, with BBC iPlayer now, you can't do a thing.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna be getting what's it called? It's now a TV thing as well, fam.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm hoping they updated their systems. Last time
Yeah.
around. Ivory Coast just doing more to win the ball back. That time around, you heard a little roar from the crowd, getting their first little bit of possession in this tournament.
It's Fofana. It's Diomande. And Singo.
You see early on there, Jonathan Bamba just made a run off ball, wasn't found, but he's going to be dropping deep, trying to receive the ball there, making runs beyond the defense. Just something to think about for that Guinea Bissau defense.
Yeah. I mean, you could already tell from Guinea Bissau compact. You know what I'm saying? Like they're making sure that there's not enough space for them to be played through. And so this is the type of game that we're gonna see. I expect the Ivorians to be on the front foot and try and break down this Guinea Bissau team. Ooh.
You can see early on now they almost got that opening and smashed it out for a corner.
I don't know why he did that. I don't know why he did that. He had time. I don't know why he did that. The attack breaks down. Instead of you to kick it upfield, he smashes it out for a corner.
I think, and I know even the goalkeeper there, he's saying, "Look, you have time, play it back to me so I can knock it forward."
Crazy.
Corner kick taken. Now it's a decent one, punched out just
there's
about.
a great one, but now the break breaks down and his Seko Fofana.
You see, those are the crucial moments here for Guinea Bissau in this game because, like what Roland said, Ivory Coast are gonna have the majority of possession. They're gonna be trying to break down this defense. So when they do win back the ball in moments like that, where the majority of the Ivory Coast players are high up the field of play, you need to take advantage of those spaces, open spaces in front of you. I know you looked at it.
Hey, no. Don't ruin it for us people. Please. It's Fofana.
My.
It's Fofana.
Is it back here?
Oh!
What a finish! My goodness.
For Ivory Coast, early lead.
And there we go. We saw a bit of panic from Nkada to give Ivory Coast the corner a few minutes ago. And now they give away the ball once again. And it's just absolutely brilliant by Seko Fofana. Gets the ball under control as it kind of got stuck under his feet and just smashed that past the goalkeeper into the back of the net. 1-0 Ivory Coast.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at Nkada. That pressure, the pressure he was under, clearing the ball for that corner, and he's giving the ball away here for Ivory Coast to take the lead. Seko Fofana, what a strike! Good opening goal, and it puts it takes the pressure off of their shoulders now, as the home team opening game. It's gonna be interesting.
That's a perfect opener. Just seeing some of those Guinea-Bissau players walk back into position, it's not a good start. And we were speaking about the pressure for Ivory Coast.
Yeah.
What is their response going to be now? Because it's not like they can exactly stay compact and try to see out a result and wait for those counter-attacking opportunities to come through now. They need to be somewhat the aggressors to get back into this game.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I don't think they'll be able to press forward to be able to, because they'll be exploited at the back already with a bit of pressure from Nkado. Look how far he is trying to press the ball. He's out of position. Like he's gonna be trying to do.
Oh my goodness.
He was unlucky there. He was a little bit unlucky there. I didn't think it was a foul. He was unlucky there.
I think now is the time just to have a bit of composure in the game. Gets a high five from his captain. But, you know, those situations are 50-50. Sometimes you win the ball back. Sometimes you give away a free kick and you can get back into position. Sometimes you get absolutely done. I know people in the chat are cooking Nkada right now.
I know, man. It wasn't good from Nkada. And look, he's about to give the ball away again. He gives it away again. Out of position. Ooh, they're lucky. He's lucky there. Teixeira just coming back to just win the ball back. But Nkada, I don't know what he's doing.
Bro.
Like he's steaming forward. Like he's steaming forward. Just relax, bro. Wow. He needs to relax, man. What is he doing?
You know, Bakilo Kande. You have to think, is that the game plan from the gaffer saying, listen, we know what your strongest assets are. We're gonna have to see what he does when he gets forward with the ball, if he receives the ball going forward, which I'm sure he will.
Hey, Tariq, you know what it is, yeah? Like in the last tournament, I don't know if you remember, yeah? Like he was actually solid, but he wasn't starting the games. He was coming off the bench. But seeing him now, I'm like, what is going on? But hey, look, Guinea Bissau getting forward now.
Early days.
Ooh! Ooh!
Whoa!
Ooh! Mama Bowden went for the overhead. He misses the ball, but Teixeira following up. But it was a good ball. Ooh.
Yeah, you know, that's a shame because he was in quite a bit of space. Did he need to go for that overhead kick potentially?
Nah, I don't think so. He was going for the spectacular when it wasn't even on.
Yeah.
It's a good chance. It's a good opportunity, and it tells us that this Ivory Coast team, look how far forward they're pressing. They're spacing behind if Guinea Bissau can get the ball right.
That's it. The second time now Jonathan Bamba's made a run and is not found. There's something to keep an eye on, but
there's a cross corner. But but Tariq, look, this defense is young, like, you know, and even though Diamande is very talented, there's still errors in his game. He's only 20 years old, so you know, we'll see.
Look at that.
What happens?
He was in a lot of space.
He had some time to
potentially
control that.
Yeah, because Diamande was out of the picture. And then Nkada has been paid. Ooh. Ay. Corner kick that time. Just over the bar.
Yeah, from Singo.
See, potentially Frank Kessie was in a better position to win a header, but he didn't get the shout.
Yeah.
Single.
Let's see. Is Sangare moving away from his opponent there just to get rid of the ball?
Nice bit of composure there and got the crowd going just a little bit. You can see, especially those players in the midfield playing with a bit of confidence. We've seen a couple of bright moments from Sangare playing the ball forward into Conan.
Ooh.
Unlucky there.
Crasso. But it's good play though. Like they're mixing it up, man. Going from midfield out wide.
You can definitely see the variety in the game, and what I've enjoyed seeing so far is the winning runners. going beyond the defense, asking questions, and it's up to the midfielders, especially those fullbacks that are getting up the pitch. They're also asking questions in wide areas, and if Guinea Bissau keep on giving away the ball like this game may run away from them.
Is Bogger against Encada. Seems to have settled down a bit since the bit of panic at the start of the game. I think just the pressure of being an Afcon opening game against the host maybe got to his head a little bit, but he's calmed down a little bit. Somebody's maybe spoken to him in the team.
T needs to put some respect on my name, you know, man. Man, keep on saying in pro clubs, I'm getting done left, right, and center, man. Nah. I'm not having it. I'm not having it, bro. Look at the quick feet there. Hey, Rich said it, man. The people, the likes aren't liking. 21 viewing, 11 likes. Like up the thing on both Pros Only Sports and Eagle Eyed Extra. Co-streaming for the entire Afcon tournament. Shout out to man like Rich, Eagle Eyed Extra, the entire team. I know JC's in here as well. Everybody, Nate, Dan, the whole crew. And shout out to my guy Roland over here as well. Pros Only Sports. Make sure you're supporting both channels who are covering Afcon, and we'll be covering Afcon properly for this entire tournament.
Is single. Plays the ball out. Sangari with the header. He's in Encada. Poor. Gives it away. Something's going on. Something's going on. Look, he wins the ball back there. Good tackle.
There we go.
He's a very unpredictable guy, man. What is going on? No. Tariq, no. He's settled down, but he's still mad unpredictable, man. You don't know what he's gonna do in this game, honestly.
There so far. The ability on the ball hasn't been there, but that is nicely played so far. And just Sangare getting there ahead and winning a free kick. Well played.
Yeah, Mane couldn't get ahead of the ball because Mama Balde just getting fouled.
Not correction. It was actually Singo who won the free kick for Ivory Coast.
Yeah, Kande fouled him. It's Bogger. Encada gets the best of him again. That's good from Encada right there. But they're about to give the ball away. Nope, they don't. No, they're about to give it away. No, they don't. Get away with it. That was Mane. Teixeira now in space. Is Mane? Nope.
Sangare and Fofana coming in with an extra bit of help. Well, here comes Bamba. Ivory Coast just slowing it down now, taking control of the game with that 1-goal lead.
And Singo is Bamba now. No, Bogger and Bamba have swapped sides. So Bogger's now on the right-hand side. That's interesting how they've just switched that. It's Diamande.
2 shots. 1 on target, 1 goal for Ivory Coast.
Ooh.
Bamba
goes down.
Looks like the referee's telling him to get up. That's a decent one forward.
I think it's offside. Crasso was offside.
Sangare was looking to play that ball forward, just didn't get the lift to get it towards Fofana that time. And you know what? Guinea Bissau are getting away with it a lot in their own half of the pitch. But right now it's working out for them. Obviously, they are still 1-0 down. But now it's just about getting on the ball, getting everybody involved, trying to shift that Ivory Coast team out of position and seeing if they can craft their own chances. Here's Nkada.
It's a Shero. Kande.
Played it well now. Driving forward with Semedo.
And Semedo again. Ooh.
Whoa.
Tried to play the ball into Balde, but went over his head into the hands of Fofana in goal for Ivory Coast.
Definitely a good idea. That kind of ball needs a knock on into the center of the box.
The UK pack. There's a few. I'd say for Ivory Coast, Karim Konate on the bench. Plays for Salzburg, striker. If he gets opportunities, you'll be able to see a bit of his talent. I think he's on his way to be able to get a transfer. I wouldn't say to the next level. I wouldn't just say straight away to a top club, but to the next level of his career. Ooh,
this is a nice opportunity here. Yeah. Jeremy Boga just showcasing his pace and his dribbling ability there, getting past quite a few players. And in the end, I don't think it comes to anything. It might be a goal kick, but a sign of danger.
And then Gurasi as well, the striker for Stuttgart. He was on a hot scoring streak at the start of the season, kind of slowed down a little bit. I believe he plays for Mali, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's Malian. No, sorry, he's Guinean. So that's gonna be interesting to see if he can potentially do something in this tournament that gives him a top move. I know he was linked with Manchester United for the January transfer window, but I don't know if he will make that move or not, or if he'll make a move at all this window anyway. But yeah, Tariq, he's not. I think he's a number 10. In all honesty, I think he's a 10. But like they don't have a striker really that they can trust or is reliable, so he plays up front for them. That's what I think anyway. But you could say he's a winger too, to be fair. Could be a wide man. And then we're watching on BBC 3, but yeah, like the UK Pat says, yeah, like you can watch it on Sky 2. Oh, Kande, offside.
Just didn't get himself back in position in time as the Ivory Coast backline. Yeah. Back pedaling, he was way ahead.
Wait, was
At
that a
St.
foul
Hugh. I don't know.
or was that? Is it just a throw-in?
It looked like a throw, but I heard a whistle. Something. So
Because
yeah,
it's a foul,
the
right?
hand. Yeah.
Yeah, Kande.
He puts the hand on the shoulder.
Of Crasso. Yeah, it's a free kick for Ivory Coast here. There's Bogo.
In a decent ball that and this and Carter clearing it away
Clash
momentarily.
ahead.
Yeah.
Bamba clashing heads with. I don't know who's on the floor though, but it was a pretty bad clash of heads.
Can see the medical teams are both just rushing onto the pitch to make sure.
Oh, it wasn't even a clash. I don't think it was because I feel like Bamba's elbow went straight into the head of Kasama. But yeah, I don't think they were both watching the ball, so it was incidental, but like
Yeah.
jeez.
The good thing is both are sitting up now, so hopefully it's not too severe. Look at that strike, man.
CM, the UK Pack got a question for you.
I don't know, I kind of headed into this tournament as a neutral. I naturally, what I mean, support my guys from Ghana. You know what I mean? But the consensus don't have a lot of optimism. So yeah, man, we'll see how far they go. But I'm pretty much a neutral this year in the tournament, man. I'm enjoying the football. I'm looking out for talents that I'm unaware of, unfamiliar with. That's my focus. Seeing players who will emerge from this tournament and then move forward once their club football resumes.
Yeah. Team to underperform for the UK Pack is Morocco. I hear that though, like there's a lot of pressure on Morocco after that World Cup campaign that they had getting to the semi-finals. So that's a shout. Man, like Asamoah Gyan, legend. Maybe Senegal as well with the fact that they have to defend this. Can they do it?
That,
Can they do it? I don't know. Like last time out we had Algeria, who were the defending champions, going out in the group stage. Could it happen again this time with Senegal? Who knows? I don't know.
Surely not.
Surely not. But you just never know. Honestly, it's so unpredictable, this tournament. Hey, and then look, you keep forgetting about the fraudulent activities of your president. Your president is doing a madness right now. Yeah, Etu as the president of your federation is crazy right now. He's moving a bit mad. Onana is playing tomorrow, and he's supposed to be there with all the players. Yeah, it's peak. It's peak. It's peak.
Oh, that's a nice touch there by Boga. Earning his team a throw-in.
Single takes it. Sankari couldn't get there. It's Sangari now.
Oh.
Singo again. Heavy touch. Heavy touch from Singo. Man like Diouf. Man like Diouf, Senegalese legend.
I think for Single in that position, could have been just slightly a bit more patient. I don't think there were a lot of options in the box for him to deliver into. And they had quite a few numbers on that right side to try and get into a favorable position. And then saying the pitch is rubbish. Yeah.
It's Crassel.
Not too bad.
He's just played that well. Played that well, to be fair. He's dropping deep and just trying to connect the play a little bit, which is good to see from him. Like you see him popping up in all the different positions across the front the front line, which means that there's a bit of flexibility between Bogart and Bamba with himself. So it's good to see. Like couldn't get the foul there to retain the ball. Oh, Diamande just took his eye off the ball there for a minute. That was a press on.
Ooh, look at that.
Ndika was composed there to get out of trouble. There was a couple of players pressing him, and then they put the ball out of play. Not good.
Conan knows he should do better there, but just a moment of nervousness for that back line.
Ooh.
Hey. The way he went down made that look a lot worse than it was, I could lie.
Yeah. For sure, Kasama going down, winning the free kick. Carlos Mane putting the ball out of play. But I think Guinea Bissau have definitely settled down since the opening goal. Like I feel like they understand that now that being 1-0 down, they have to press forward a little bit more. They were very compact at the start of the game, and it didn't help them at all. So they've had to come out, but they've settled down into the game at least. Oh, that's a bad ball. And it's Teixeira gets fouled. Mama Baude play on by the ref. Is Mama Baude now bearing down.
Carlos Mane's with him.
Oh, it's a good defensive block there. But I believe it was for Fana. But yeah, Ndika fouls Teixeira in the build up to the play and gets booked for his action there. That's a booking early on in the game for Ndika. He has to be careful now moving forward throughout the game. But that high line, I told you, that high line that Ivory Coast is playing is dangerous. It's dangerous.
Yeah. That's a huge let off.
Referees brought it back, I believe, for a free kick. As the play didn't end up being anything. He did play on, so I don't know why he brought it back. Honestly, I don't know.
Yeah, it's true.
You play on, like you shouldn't be bringing it back. I know it was a foul, like for sure. Because if it was that big, you should have just played. He should have just whistled there.
And there was enough time between the foul itself and when the shot got off to say, okay, no foul given, even though the time passed, elapsed.
Maybe they didn't give a free kick. Just hold it, sir, bro. Like I don't think they give a free kick. I think Teixeira's down injured, so that's why it stopped.
Yeah, because I was about to say that was a little bit of a dodgy decision.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Teixeira's just down injured after that challenge from Fofana. Sorry, Ndika that resulted in the booking for him. And Diamande getting the block on Mama Baude's shot there, or some sort of touch on it that meant that Fofana could pick up the ball. And
I would love to see that opportunity again, because Carlos Mane on the left-hand side was in all amounts of space. But I think the defense did well just to block that option and force Balde into a strike and then get the block on it eventually.
But yeah, there is some change that Guinea Bissau can make out of this defense of Ivory Coast. Young centre back pairing, which they're inexperienced at this level, you know.
Yeah. And they've been confident in possession so far, as you can see, even though they give away the ball. But you can't be too lackadaisical, especially in your own area or in and around. Indika, Sangare, striving forward with the ball, finding Conan.
Boga couldn't get the return there.
Very good defending that time by the right centre back. Sangante just making sure that his body is in between the ball and Boga, allowing it to go out of play for a goal kick.
It's Balde. It's Kande. Ooh, Kasama with a nice little turn there. Tidy. Gets the foul. Zaha not going. It's an interesting one. I believe it's a result of politics between himself and the Ivorian FA. There's no other way to see it. Like, you know, the official reasoning was they have too many right wingers in their squad. But ultimately, if you got somebody with the experience of Zaha, Semedo hits the shot out wide. But when you look at the experience that Zaha has picked up in his career so far, he definitely should be in this squad. He's performed pretty. Wilf is a left winger, but like he said that there was too many right wingers in the squad. That was his official quote. So this is what I'm saying. I think it's got to do with politics more than anything. I don't know if it's a legitimate reason for why he's not in the squad. He's performed pretty well for Galatasaray.
And that's a strange thing, because I'm pretty sure Wolf plays at left wing anyway for Ivory Coast.
Yeah, so I don't know, but I feel like he can play both sides because I swear I've seen him in games where he's been deployed on the right wing for Ivory Coast too. But it's Fofana, gives the ball away. Kasama changes direction, plays it out wide to Kande. Can he get to him? No, he can't. And his single, space in front of him.
That's excellent defending. Oh my, look at the back post. He's Kessie.
Fofana! Oh, it's the crosser! Hey, a second there.
Sangare.
Ooh. That was a chance.
Fofana almost had himself a second. I think that was Crasso at the back post. Jonathan Bamba wasn't able to get the ball there, and as Fofana just came from the edge of the area, side-footed that. Very much so.
No, that's a touch. That was the keeper saved it. The keeper saved.
What a save by Joko.
Wow, that was a save by Ojoko there. To just fingertips onto the crossbar. Great goalkeeping. Wow, good passage of play there. The game has heated up a lot more after a little bit of a lull since the goal. There's a bit of space now. Here's Seko Fofana again, steaming forward.
Jonathan Bamba at the back post. Crasso also in the center of the area. It's Boga.
One thing you will say about Ivory Coast in this tournament, they'll be exciting to watch. They were pretty uninspiring in the last tournament, to be fair. Going out in the last 16 or I think quarterfinal stage to Egypt on penalties. So is Boga trying to get past Nkada. Nkada again, defending very well. Very well. He settled down, Tariq. I agree with you here. He's settled down now. He's in the game.
I've been really impressed about is the use of his physicality and his speed. 2 strong points in his game. Now, if he can get the technical ability slightly up, because we have seen on ball he hasn't been the smoothest thus far in the game, then he'll be a threat, especially high up the pitch. But so far defensively, pretty solid.
Yeah, he knows he knows he's got a job on his hands with Jeremy Boga and the dribbling ability he has. So it's going to be interesting. It's Conan
Here comes
into the box and cleared. Sangate clearing the ball.
Yeah, that's
No, that's not happening. It's not happening. It's not happening.
Oh, nice move there. Oh, bros. Hey, listen, I'm not. If I'm single, I'm asking the question. He has his hands up.
I'm not gonna lie. I would have played into the space. I would have played into the space. You're right, bro. Single had a bit of space. He was running onto the ball. If he passes it, but Crasso was looking for glory there. Gets a corner.
You understand why? Up front, you want to make your point.
Looks like another clash of heads. Again. Yeah, that.
You can kind of hear.
Yeah, you can hear them scream. So Indika
and Semedo, I believe.
And Semedo, yeah. Kind of clashing. I don't think it was head to head. I think it was more like head, neck, back, something, or back of the head, front of the head.
You got the ice packs ready, man.
Yeah. Boy. Yeah, UK pack, that's not happening, bro. Nigeria can't win this tournament for me to be admitting that. That's not happening, bro. That's not happening, bro.
Hey. There's 2 things that can't happen in this tournament. Roland admitting Nigerian jollof is better and bringing the Black Ghana shirt out of his closet. Man.
Oh, yeah. That is not happening. Because I wore that one game and we was done. After game 1, because game 1, I think we played Morocco. It was 0-0. I was like, okay, it's cool. I'll take a point. And then to lose the 2 games after that, yeah, finished. Absolutely finished. Comoros, bro. Nah, they're not even here.
You know what?
They're not even here. They didn't make it. But okay.
Hey, that's the worst part about it, bro. Hey, shout out to Big Task, get hand in the cut, man. Always showing love. Always showing love, man. Hey. Hey, he said, I know this is a football stream, but the Knicks though, fam, hey, with OG, you man are looking solid. I'm not gonna lie.
I won't lie. I mean, they gave up 44 to Kyrie though.
Hey.
In the last game, I can't lie. So, ooh. That was Carlos Mane there. A bit of trickery is Kasama. He gives it away. Here's Sangare now. A bit of space now for Sangare to pass the ball.
Oh, look at Jonathan Bamba.
Here's Bamba. Into Crasso. Oh, no.
He goes down.
They want a penalty, but it's not going to be one. I don't think so. I think it's goal kick. The referee pointed. He's saying that it happened outside of the box, but why are you pointing to the ground?
Yeah.
If you're not going to give anything.
Let's have a look at this again.
Because it's in the box. It's in the box if it's a foul. But yeah, he might have slipped though. Let's see.
Yeah. It doesn't look like there's. Let's see.
Oh no, there's nothing. There's nothing in it.
Nah.
Nah, there's nothing in it. There's nothing in that. There was nothing in that. I think he lost his footing.
For sure.
There. So
If anything, maybe he feels a light touch on the upper body
and
and tries to scam himself that pen, but
Dika giving the ball, nearly gave the ball away there.
Ooh.
Conan just saving him. Sangare. Kessie. Oh, Diamante nearly giving the ball away there. Yeah, he's a bit shaky, a bit too lax, man. He's a bit too lax. He needs to concentrate a little bit more. Oh, here's Bamba. He's on side.
Look at the space he's in.
That's a cross. Ooh, cleared away by Semedo.
I was gonna say before that mistake, you know, Ivory Coast need to be very careful in possession in those moments, especially when you have Conan getting forward, even Single on the other side.
You're right. They're pushing everybody forward. Obviously, you know, in the to try and attack, but like one wrong ball, which we've seen already, like a bit lax from their defenders, could mean that they're in for a counter attack. Guinea Bissau here, like and Diamande nearly gave the ball away there for Mama Baldé to launch another counter attack, and this is where they are right now. They're gonna still counter attack, try and defend in numbers, everyone behind the ball, and then try and get through on the counter attack. But we'll see. We'll see. This high line from Ivory Coast here is what is going to be an issue for them if they apply this throughout the tournament. If I'm being totally honest, Sangare switches play to Singo, and he puts the ball out of play. Guinea Bissau with a throw in now.
No word of a lie. If I was Jean-Louis Gasset, I would be looking to make adjustments at halftime. I wouldn't be waiting until full time to look forward. I'll be looking at halftime and saying, listen, we need to be a lot more careful in possession. But here come Guinea Bissau now with a few numbers forward, a lot of Ivory Coast defenders back.
Ooh, that's a foul. No. Mama Baldé thought he was fouled. He's down still. And Kasama is going to get booked now for his foul.
The question is that a foul on Mama Baldé?
I think that's who's that on the ground there? It's Crasso. Yeah, Kasama with a foul on Crasso. But that was interesting there, Mama Baldé. I thought he was fouled. They need to show us a replay of that one because that would be interesting. Because I didn't think Mama Baldé was going to get the ball, and it looked like he was in. Yeah, let's have a look at it here. Ooh. Because once again, gets his body in between the ball, Single. But
you know what? I've seen those given.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It could be interpreted as a foul. I mean, Diamande once again slacking, you know, in defense there.
Fact saying that the Sky thumbnail has Wolf on it.
That's what I'm saying. You see, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm trying to say. Like, it's Boga.
He's saying it's hard to win a penalty in Afcon.
It's Conan cross. Boga unable to control it, and it goes out of play.
Yeah, you saw it was a heavy touch. Tried to juggle that one, and in the end, ran out of space.
Yeah, Rich. Yeah, they've been very poor in the final third. To be honest with you, apart from the goal from Fofana and then his chance that hits the crossbar, they've been pretty much a bit sloppy with the ball in the final third. You know, the ball going out of play, some crosses that not really finding their target. They're gonna have to work on that, man, because there's still a threat from Guinea-Bissau in this game. Oh, another head clash again.
Oh,
wow,
man.
Sangare down.
Yeah, I think in this moment, Like Frank Kessie, all of those players just need to calm down in it, man. Lay off the referee, because in those moments you need to worry about your teammates and allow them to get some treatment without all of the commotion going on around him.
No, it
But
wasn't even
again,
a clash. It wasn't even a clash of heads. It's an elbow in the back of Mama Balde's head.
you know what I
And
found funny, bro?
Jizzy. Look at him.
How are these men? Nah,
You're the one
this is
that headed the ball.
bro. This
Nah.
is the second time now.
Good.
Yeah.
No, it's good. No, the ref booked him because it's an elbow. It's an elbow, and the ref seen it. Good. I like it. Thank you. Yeah, you're right, bro. Drizzy, you're right. It's play acting. He's on the ground with an ice pack on his head when he headed the ball and elbowed somebody in the back of the head. Look.
Nah, come on now. And he's the one with the ice pack rubbing on his head top. Nah.
The ref booked him, man, because that's a bad challenge, man. Good. That's crazy.
This is the second time now I've seen a player who hasn't even got hit in the head, holding their head and rolling on the ground, fam.
We're into added time. It's 4 minutes of added time in this first half. We still got just under 2 minutes to go. But there's going to be a free kick because the referee has called a foul on that challenge from Fofana. From Sangare on Mama Balde there. Fofana, Kessie, Sangare, that midfield. Oh my goodness! Hey, it is a pretty good midfield. Free kicking for Guinea Bissau, but it goes out of play for a goal kick. Very poor. Sangare doesn't want to go back to Forest. I don't blame him. Boy, he needs to go back. They need him. To be honest with you, they're in a relegation battle, I think, this season.
Big time. We're 3 minutes into the 4 added on now. Going into halftime, bro. Looking from the perspective of Ivory Coast, what are they trying to do going into the second half to try and potentially get a second goal and secure a victory in the first game of their home tournament?
I think for me, let's just wait for this chance to run over and see. That's a corner. I think, it's interesting. Like, the final third play hasn't been great. Even though I think that there's been good work by the likes of Boga, Bamba, and Crasso. They've linked up very perfectly together. The midfield has been connected with them. But ultimately, you have to have quality, man. You need quality. You're going to have not many chances in games or opportunities from the opponent to give you chances in these games for you to do what you need to do. That is a poor corner. Why?
Oh,
yeah,
my.
that is. And they all came forward for that as well. That's crazy. Why would you do that? All the way back for a goal kick, basically.
I don't know if he was trying to clip that into Fofana or something like that, but it did not go off not one bit.
But anyway,
they're lucky there wasn't a Guinea Bissau player to intercept and move forward with it.
Trust me. But yeah, just going back to Ivory Coast, I think for me it's they need to basically they need to be a bit more composed in the final third. Côte d'Ivoire. They're giving the ball away a little bit too much for my liking in the midfield. If they can clean that up and then at the same time get their final third production better, the quality of the crosses, for example, to whomever's going to be in the middle, because they are attacking down the wide areas, then that will be able to help them win the game or score another goal to make it a bit more comfortable for themselves. But there's still danger with some of the mistakes that we've seen from both Indika and Diomande, young centre-back partnership. Like, they're going to have to clean that up. I wonder what's going to happen. I wonder what's going to happen with that, with the defensive kind of structure. So, like, basically, the fact that they're so far forward, they've stepped up and pressed forward. Like, later as we get into the game, Guinea-Bissau they're gonna take their chances, especially on the counter attack. So I wonder if that's gonna change, because if they get that second goal, Ivory Coast, they may decide to sit in and defend that lead a little bit more. But at 1-0, it's still risky, and they're still pressing forward for a second goal. So we're gonna see how that's gonna affect the game as we move forward into the second half. But bro, what do what do you make of Guinea-Bissau so far? Like, have you been impressed by them? Do you think that there's more room for improvement for themselves?
Yeah. A very shaky start defensively. I know we were speaking about Nkada at the very beginning, but he very, settled into the game. That's what Roland and T said. They've got forward into dangerous positions down the left-hand side. Seeing Carlos Mane, Semedo, Kande as well coming forward from the left-back position. But I just think in possession, they've panicked a little bit, and they've kind of allowed Ivory Coast to get the better of them in terms of applying pressure and not playing that right pass. I would say that the one opportunity that they had in the area with Mama Balde, where he kind of went for that overhead kick, was their probably best opportunity of the half. And that kind of says a lot to what they were able to create moving forwards. They didn't really have a lot of opportunities to get into that dangerous area, except for maybe that moment towards the end of the half where we thought it could have been a foul and it wasn't given. So for them, I think they need to be a little more confident on the ball. How that happens, do they get forward a bit more? Do they sacrifice a bit of space in behind for Ivory Coast? Now they know that potentially their quality is slightly lacking, even though, like you said, their front three is working well. They just haven't been able to get back into that position, whether it's a pullback from out wide from either Bamba or Boga. So we'll have to see. Even Crasso, he had an opportunity and he kind of snatched that in, tried to go for glory instead of playing the right pass. So for Guinea-Bissau, I think for them, the strategy at halftime is working out. Well, how can we make the most out of these opportunities, playing the right pass, having the quality technically to get forward, to play guys in and to cause Ivory Coast problems, because their back four hasn't been the most confident. They look slightly lackadaisical on ball, Ivory Coast, that back four, and they definitely can be got at. So they need to take their opportunity in this second half and create more chances for the likes of Mama Balde. We've seen, Carlos Mane on the left-hand side get forward quite a while, and their fullbacks need to be a little more involved. I think their midfield as well kind of struggled against the Ivory Coast, which you would expect. But once again, if you want to have those opportunities and make the most of them on the counter-attack, which is going to be their bread and butter, then they're going to need to have a bit more composure on ball and make the right decisions, most importantly.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be interesting because I want to see their fullbacks get a bit more forward. Kande and Kada. Like if they can get forward and join in on the attack, then that means Mama Balde will have a bit more support. You can even throw some balls into the box. Because he's showing that he wants to get involved aerially as well. So that's going to be interesting to see how those tactics are applied in the second half for Guinea-Bissau. And yeah, you're right. The midfield, Kasama, he's played pretty well, been pretty tidy. He's given the ball away a couple of times. Semedo, I would like to see a little bit more from Semedo from an attacking perspective. He needs to help join in the attack with Mama Balde. When they get the ball, he needs to get forward as well to help out. And Chisera as well. Like I like the fact that he's coming inside when he's spotting opportunities to maybe draw the fullback inside in Conan to just kind of create an opportunity out wide when we see the overlap from Nkada, for example. I would like to see a bit more of them mixing that play up, but it's going to be interesting. UK Pat, I don't know. I feel like he played for Lens. I feel like he played for Lens in France, Seko Fofana. Now it's not a top club, but I feel like he's played for Lens before. But you're gonna have to let us know, my bro, because I don't know.
I'm not too sure.
I'm not too sure. You're gonna have to let us know. But I feel like he played for Lens in France, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, let us know. Let us know. Dark horse for the tournament, Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso, man, they are always there or thereabouts. They're quarterfinalists, semi-finalists, like they're there or thereabouts. Oh, is it Man City?
Oh wow.
Oh, so he came through their development squad and didn't end up making it through. No, that's a bit mad.
That's very interesting.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that, bro. Like they have their hand on a lot of these young talents that we kind of see out here. To be honest with you, like you don't realize that they started their career at Man City, or they had a little bit of development in their younger years at Man City. So that's pretty interesting. That's pretty interesting.
You guys spoke about Issa Kabore as well.
Yeah.
And on the Afcon preview, he's another one.
Yeah.
That we'll be seeing in this tournament.
and this is what I'm talking about. He's Burkina Faso international, and they're going to be a tough team to beat. I'm telling you now. You got Dango Ouattara as well, who plays for Bournemouth. Who, you know, like he was another young player in the last tournament that everybody got an opportunity to see, and then he made his move to the Premier League. They've got Edmund Tapsoba, centre back for Bayer Leverkusen, very solid. And obviously this season they're having a great season. Bayer Leverkusen could potentially win Bundesliga. So like they've got some players. So this is what I'm saying. Just keep an eye on Burkina Faso. Obviously Bertrand Traore, Aston Villa player as well. Keep an eye on them. They are a dark horse for the tournament for me. I don't know about UCM.
100%. You know, I was thinking about them. I'm kind of looking through, and I'm gonna have to think about that one, man, because I remember a lot of brightness from this Guinea Bissau squad in particular, and we spoke about them a lot in the lead up to this game as well. Man, there's a lot of young talent though. Having looked at some of the squads that I'm excited to see once all of the match day one fixtures go into, and see what I can kind of think and evaluate from there, as we're seeing the penalty shootout from last Afcon, Egypt versus Senegal. But it's an interesting question to ask.
For sure. I mean, yeah, there could be some. I mean, you could say Congo, for example. They could be a potential dark horse, if they can get together. You know, I mean, Guinea, and Mali, those two as well. Like as nations, they could potentially have some say so. You just never know. Like,
yeah,
but yeah. Just give me a second. Yeah, Guinea and Mali as well. Like they're potential dark horses, like in the tournament, just because of the fact that they always make it to the Cup of Nations. And they've got a lot of talented players on all of their squads that could potentially put them in a position where they're hitting a semi-final or could potentially get to a fight. You just never know. So it's like those are the people you could probably look at as dark horses outside of the usual favorites, the usual suspects, the Egypts, the Moroccos, the Cameroons, the Senegals, and Ghana and Nigeria, like, and Ivory Coast as well, like. But those guys are underneath that second tier of teams have a potential to shock them. Drizzy saying, why do I feel like we're going to see a lot of magnificent goals? I'm waiting for the free kick or overhead goal. We're going to see some, at AFCON, there's always some goals that are very spectacular, man. If you remember the free kick that I forgot the player's name, but for Comoros against Cameroon, I know they lost that game.
Oh, that was a wicked goal.
It was a crazy free kick. And then I have a feeling, where was this guy from? Malawi. I forgot the name of the player from Malawi against Morocco in that game, where he scored from like 40 yards out. He was like out on the left wing, and he just smacked it like after that from like 40 yards out, 45 yards out. It was crazy. No, they're showing Ghana, please. I beg.
Man, like Uncle Andre, are you?
No.
Hey.
I don't want to see this because you see, like, we were poor in the tournament, yeah. Then he scores a goal, and look at him. He's doing the passion merchant thing. Nah. I don't want to see it, man. I don't. Yeah, it's this Mhango against Malawi. Yeah, Malawi against Morocco. That goal.
Oh.
That was a good goal. Mhango for Malawi. What a goal!
Just caught Bono out of position there. Naby Keita.
Yeah,
I remember this goal. That was a smasher.
This is what I'm saying. Like Guinea, there's some dark horses there, man. Yeah, this is what I'm Mchanga, yeah, for Comoros against Cameroon. That free kick was crazy. Crazy free kick. I know they lost this game, like 5-2 or something like that to Cameroon. Like Cameroon smacked them, but it was such a good goal, like at that point in the game.
Oh no,
brother, beaten.
Hey.
Yeah, I remember this goal as well. Yeah, I remember this one. Gary Rodriguez for Cape Verde. Tidy finish there against Cameroon. Yeah, and this Ilinacho against Egypt. I remember this goal as well. This is a good goal.
Yeah.
Off the half volley there.
Mm.
And we all thought that Nigeria were going to win the tournament after beating Egypt in this game. They beat Egypt comfortably 2-0. They're playing well, and then they get to the last 16 and they lose. And yeah, this free kick from in the same game actually against Malawi, Hakimi. There's always some spectacular goals, Drizzy. Always. UK Pat saying, why are there no pundits on Sky? Like it's not a British country, but we have so much culture in London. Thornton Heath is a little Jamaican, can't lie. Boy, I mean, Sky obviously don't have no punditry because they don't necessarily care about the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
They only picked it up maybe 6 or 7 days before the tournament started. So, and to be honest, they're not going to pay for studio and to hire people to come and do content for them or surrounding the Cup of Nations.
If I remember, they only really started to do some sort of like coverage and punditry work when we got closer to the finals in the knockout rounds and stuff like that. I think BBC did some.
Yeah, BBC did it. So a surprise. Well, BBC only going to have 10 of the games during this tournament. From what I read, there's only 10 games. So they've taken the opening. They'll probably take both semi-finals, the final. So that's 4 games already. And they're going to pick. Yeah, so look. So they're showing Egypt versus Ghana tomorrow. On Thursday, sorry. So they're picking and choosing. They're picking and choosing which games they want to do. They might do a few group games and then they'll do maybe the knockout stages, maybe quarterfinals onwards, maybe potentially. Like we'll see. But that's not good enough, in my opinion. I feel like you should cover the tournament in its entirety, even if you have to put it all on BBC Three, for example. Like it's not good enough, in my opinion. But hey, we need to see a bit more effort in regards to this tournament because it's an important tournament for the Africans that are playing in it, the Africans that are across the world that are watching the tournament too. Like there needs to be way more importance and way more effort just put in so that we can have more, informative commentary and punditry during halftime and then after the games too.
Exactly. Not gonna lie, I wouldn't be surprised if the commentary feed is not even coming from the BBC, it's coming from elsewhere, man.
Oh yeah, for sure. You already know. I feel like they're not there. The commentary team is like probably London or somewhere in the UK, and they're watching the game and it's kind of getting fed through to us. Like I don't think that they've paid for them to go out to Ivory Coast and do commentary from there. I just can't see it. Drizzy saying he's not sold on Ivory Coast just yet. I mean, it's still early days. Opening game is pressure when you have to play at home in your home tournament. Like, it was the same for Cameroon, to be honest with you, but they had a great start, to be fair, in the last tournament. So, like it's one of those where we'll see. But you're right to have the opinion that you're not sold on it just yet. Marley have my boy check, yeah, but I guess I don't want them to do so. Yeah.
Players just coming out in the second half now. Probably starting back in a few minutes' time. Bro, you see when you like back in the days when you used to watch the tournament. Did you used to watch on Eurosport?
Yeah. Eurosport used to have the rights, and like it was kind of a similar situation where I don't think that they were actually there. I feel like they were in London or wherever the studio would have been in the UK, but at least they did have like people that were like from some of the countries that were in the tournament, like doing commentary, like a co-commentator. So I don't know if you know he's a coach called Leroy Rossignol. His son is Liam Rossignol, who's a player. Yeah. Like, so he's from Sierra Leone. So he was doing a lot of the co-commentary with whoever the commentator was, right? And they had every game, every single game. Eurosport had every single game. You could like tomorrow we're watching 3 games, let's say, yeah. Like they would have every single game in the tournament, literally back to back, right through every game from the beginning, opening game, right through to the final. They have every single game. Like, so at least they had the rights to it. Like, I don't know what Eurosport do now anyway. Like, I have no idea.
But as of recent times, I've seen they've kind of done a merger because you see how BT turned into TNT Sports. So they've done a merger with like Discovery, and that
Oh, really?
includes Eurosport as well. Yeah. So yeah, that kind of involves them. I think the channel's still around and showing different things here and there, but I always found it a shame when they stopped showing it on Eurosport because I was like you said, bro, the coverage was blessed. It was enough. You know what I mean? It may have not been the greatest, but it was enough for you to see all of it in one home. Now you gotta go to this place and that place. You gotta subscribe to this, that. Like for me, especially in the case of Sky, it's more so just like trying to extort a certain demographic, knowing that people are gonna want to watch Afcon in this country, but then showing minimal effort in trying to showcase the tournament. That was a nice move there, nice turn away from the defender. Just wasn't able to keep control of the ball. See Jalo just got spun and his centre back partner covered for him just about.
Yeah, Drizzy saying that there was no dancing from the Ivory Coast players. Like maybe they ain't got their celebrations on point just yet. They should have had one though, man. You know when you score that opening goal in the tournament, there needs to be a pre-rehearsed celebration, like so that we can see it. They slapped on that one. I can't lie, Drizzy.
You gotta have that pre-game because we saw the videos of everybody going into the locker rooms with the speakers and the vibes, man. Where's the celebration, man?
I'm telling you. Big up, man, like Brush in the building, telling us to smack the lights. Do it on both channels, though. Like he says here, it's a co-stream, so make sure you're hitting up Eagle-Eyed Extra as well. The title, the link is in the title of On Pros Only Sports, so you can click on that. It will take you to Eagle-Eyed Extra, so you can subscribe to that new channel that Rich and the guys have put together for all different types of content. Big up, man, like Reese in the building. Hope you're well, my bro. Reese will be here for some games as well over the tournament too. Was Bogger a Chelsea player? Like maybe a youth product, probably. I'm not sure. Let me see. Yeah, he was. He was a youth product. He was, bro.
Wow.
He was. Yeah. He was a youth product. I don't think he made a debut though. Yeah, he made one appearance for them. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of mad.
Went out on loan a few times as well. Stade Rennes, Granada, Birmingham City.
Yeah.
Sassuolo.
Here's Nkada. Here's Teixeira. Here's Mama Balde. Good play by Mama Balde, keeping possession of the ball. Oh, sorry, that was Mane. Here's Nkada getting forward. Can't get the ball though. Can't get past Conan. Here's Kasama.
We need the Reggae Boys preview. That may come in the future, man. That you know what? It's funny because me and Mom always we'll be keeping tabs on Jamaica, yeah. Just don't like what's going on right now though. Because even with the reggae girls, there's an issue going on from the Women's World Cup in terms of their pay and not getting paid. So a lot of the prominent players in that squad said for one of the international breaks, we're not going to play until we get paid. And they tried to kind of cover it up by saying we sorted out the situation, and that still wasn't the case. But hold on a second.
His money.
Oh, you know what? The ball into him was just a little behind.
Too short. Also, there has been a change as well. Yeah. Aurier has come on at halftime.
Single's come off, I think.
For Single. I wonder if that's an injury. I don't think Single was too bad.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, Aurier is a very bad defender. I know this. We've seen him. He's not good. So there's already some trouble. It's a corner for Guinea Bissau. They're coming. I think this is their first corner of the game. Carlos Mane. Ooh. Sangate with the head up at the near post.
Seeing this, he tries to head it towards goal, but it was always going to be a difficult one with the level of pace that it was coming in and him being at the front post.
Big up to man like Augustine in the building. We're back again. Big up, man. He's all the way in New York. Nah, we're good. I hope you're doing well today. I hope your day is going well. We are back. Don't forget, we are doing the tournament as well with Eagle Eyed Extra. So make sure you subscribe to Rich's new channel, Rich and the guys' new channel as well. You can click on the description or the link on the title, and their channel is there. But yeah, we are back. We are back.
And that Drizzy saying I'm in Arizona right now.
It must be hot over there in Arizona right now, Drizzy, bro. The heat must be there, boy. Wow.
Meanwhile, on the ends, fam, these men keep on dishing out snow warnings, fam.
Yeah. Bro, it's cold, you know.
Hey,
it's freezing,
bro.
It's freezing in the UK right now. It's tomato.
I was trying to see if there was anything on single, but I haven't been able to find anything just yet.
It's Bamba. Fofana. Diamande. Mama Bowdy is going to chase down Fofana. Indika fouled by Carlos Mane. Yeah, Reece saying I'm surprised that Fofana hasn't come to the Prem yet. Looks a quality player for sure. Well, you never know. He might be able to get a move. He might be able to. You never know. Chelsea being purged for the young players from time ago. Leave the young players alone. Hey, they be doing that. They're doing it right now. They're doing it right now. It's happening right now. Like, man, I'm not seeing it, man. Like, they are doing the same thing that they've been doing for years. They're doing it right now. Yeah, Drizzy said that I told you about the Ivory Coast defense. A good team punishes them. Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with you on this performance so far. I wouldn't disagree with you on that at all. They said that they'd like Wilfred Singo at United. I don't know about that one. Left back, yeah, or at right back. At right back, I don't know. It's Jeremy Boga. It's Fofana.
Fofana currently playing in Saudi Arabia. What do you think about? Yeah,
we know why.
Hey, what do you think about the latest news that's been coming out recently? Because man is starting to say, people are getting cold feet about playing in Saudi now, and they're gonna want to go back in, try and get moves back in the summer.
I mean, I don't know why they would want to leave. Like, I mean, it might be a culture thing. It might be a culture thing, like culturally not being able to adapt. I think the quality of the league potentially, like no matter who's playing there, we all know that if you go to that part of the world, you're not gonna get the same level of competitiveness that you would get in like a European top level European league. So yeah. I don't know, like, or maybe the money's drying up. Maybe they're saying we're not gonna pay the kind of money that
You never know, bro. I mean, I remember seeing an Andre Gray interview where he was kind of saying, some games you're in front of crowds of 200. And I'm like,
200?
Yeah, 200.
Nah.
And like, unless it's the top teams where they... Well, that's nice. That's very nice.
Corner. I like the hold-up play from Crasso. He is dropping deep. He's linking play. He's going out wide. Like, he's doing really well, just running that forward line, man. Like, he's a really good player. From what I've seen so far of Jean-Philippe Crasso.
Mm-hmm.
Been doing his thing.
Corner kick now. Whips into the area.
It's a foul. No, it's the lighting. It's just a shadow. Man said I'm doing Kante work in my chair, bro. Hey. Kante work rate in the chair, bro. No. Vibes. The game's been okay. Final third production from Ivory Coast. Probably both teams, to be fair. It's not been great. Seko Fofana had a chance to get a second goal, but a great save by Ojako to tip it onto the crossbar. But generally it's been pretty poor, like from just a flow of the game kind of standpoint. A lot of like head clashes and fouls, from aerial duels and stuff. But it's kind of expected, like it's an opening game. I'm not expecting it to be like one of them kind of games. We're just settling into the tournament. So, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes for the rest of the game. All right, let's get to this one. He said it's cold in Arizona, so they ain't reached summer yet.
Okay.
Maguire and the Ghana Parliament. I have nothing to say. The country is finished if we're doing this in Parliament. That's what I'm saying. The country is finished. Why are we discussing Harry Maguire in Parliament? No, I don't have nothing to say. It's Kessie.
It's Conan.
Ooh, good
playing
turn.
It down the line. Oh, lovely there by Jonathan Bamba. And Carter does well to recover though. Still has to defend him. Ball into the area.
Oh, Grasso, what a finish! What a finish! Wow. The controlling finish from Jean-Philippe Grasso.
Wow.
And it's 2-0.
It all seems so simple down the left-hand side. Jonathan Bamba, as he fought and Carter just got back and recovered, he was able to find that extra yard, shift it onto his left, get it inside the area. And defensively, it just wasn't good management of the ball trying to get that clear. I think it was Tangante who got a touch. It looped into the air and Crasso just controlling it. And eventually getting it onto his left foot where he can just stretch it out and get it past the goalkeeper. Joko concedes again. 2-0, Ivory Coast.
Oh, that's a finish, man, because he basically was falling as he struck it. Like, gets the ball, touch over the head of Sangate, another touch just to control it, and then as he's falling, just swivels and volleys it. Oof.
Free.
That's a finish, man.
Beautiful touches.
Finished by Crasso. 4th goal for Ivory Coast.
And a little party trick in the
celebration. No, he should have done it. He backed out of it, bro. All right, if you're gonna do that, you gotta do the full thing, bro. You gotta just back out of it. Yeah, you can't be doing no cartwheels, man. I want to see backflip. You gotta do a backflip at least. That's funny.
Hey, shout out to Yo-Yo in the comments. Come in and say fraudulent defending. Hey, it was great work by Crasso, though. Fantastic work by Ivory Coast, number 11. It's an Encarta encyclopedia, fam.
Bruv.
Hey, Drizzy's getting onto them again. Where's the celebration, fam? Roden said it. Man said some half-hearted cartwheel, bruv. Nah, that's not what we're looking for around here.
It's not good enough. It's not good enough. No, Lamana, Lua, the little tumbling, man.
Bro.
We ain't seeing all of that, bro. Ivory Coast now will feel a lot more comfortable getting that second goal, and now it means that they can really potentially put a marker on this tournament. As you know, there's some now they're making some changes as well. Now they're gonna wrap up. Bamba is coming off for Nicolas Pepe.
Karim Konate entering the field as well. For Jean-Philippe Crasso, the goal scorer.
The goal scorer. Yeah, he's been really good today. I've been really impressed by Crasso. Just the link-up play, man. Just dropping deep. He's linking play. He's just all over the front line as well. Like he's been really good. And the goal to cap it off, great performance.
And his presence allows Jeremy Boga, who will be going out to the left-hand side now, and also Jonathan Bamba allows them to get forward, make those runs in behind for the midfielders to try and find them, which they were doing with a bit of success in the first half. So a really good job there through the middle from Crasso.
But yeah, now it's a chance for Karim Konate. Now, if everybody wants to take a look at the number 10 for Ivory Coast, highly rated young player, 19 years old, plays for RB Salzburg in Austria. There's an opportunity for him, and I think this is going to be his role. He's going to be the understudy to Crasso in the tournament. But yeah.
I think it's been a pretty controlled second half in terms of Ivory Coast. Not a lot coming forward from Guinea Bissau. There were small opportunities here and there, but especially with the second goal now, they can manage the game and see it out after 60 odd minutes, which is the ideal scenario.
Ooh, they're part like look at that.
Hey.
Now the tricks are coming out. Here's Jeremy Boga in the box. Can he cross it?
What can he do? Oh, look at the feet. Quick feet.
Oh, wow. Oh, Jaco, what was that?
Wow.
He punches it away.
Yo, that was strange goalkeeping, but it was effective in the end. But I thought that was something you had to catch, but he ended up punching it with his right hand.
And it was a weak punch at that. Like, he didn't even get too far. Let's have a look at this again.
Yeah, Shadow wins the header. And as you think the keeper's coming in for the catch, he's just like Superman in the air.
Yeah, this is a bit mad there. Criminal goalkeeping. Vibe saying he's got a mad agenda ready for Osimhen. I dare him a blank against Equatorial Guinea tomorrow. Hey, we're going to watch that game too. So don't worry about that. The game's at 2 p.m. UK time tomorrow. We're going to be here for that. We will be there.
Oh, here they come again.
Ooh, poor from Konate there. Giving the ball away.
You know what? Guinea Bissau just about got it away, but they almost made a mess of it in the box. Not looking confident at all.
Really saying South Africa have a youth player I've been seeing on Football Manager and Twitter. I'd love to see him in the tournament. Hey, really, who's the player? What's his name? So we can do a bit of research on him, you know, because when they play, I would like to see if that player actually plays and how well he does. Is Fofana again? He's just toying with them in midfield. Gives the ball away. Guinea Bissau now on the break. Teixeira in a bit of space. Semedo just holding onto the ball, man. Loses it in midfield. And it's a foul? Okay.
I think he gets away with that one there because crowded out. And again, you have a counter-attacking opportunity. You've got to make the most of those, but unfortunately, or fortunately for him,
UK Pat. I'll still celebrate. There's no hate towards Nigeria, man. Like, I'm here watching Africans play football. I'm happy whoever scores, honestly. Like, and to be fair, if you're doing commentary, you can't be too biased. You can't be.
true.
I'm trying to be impartial. You know, every now and again, some things that some of the opinions may slip out. Like I said, Serge Aurier is not a good defender. I've seen it though. No, I'm not hating. It's just I've seen him. He's not good. But things like that. But I'll still celebrate. No problem. Semedo down. Couple of changes now. Carlos Mane coming off. Carlos Mendes coming on, and Francolino Jew coming on for Kasama as well. So yeah, they look like they're gonna save a couple of their guys ahead of that game against Equatorial Guinea. I believe it will be maybe Tuesday potentially. Their next game, or Monday, maybe Tuesday. I think that'll be the next game.
Equatorial Guinea versus Guinea Bissau on Thursday.
Oh, it's on Thursday. Okay, cool.
Thursday, 2:00.
Thursday, 2:00. Cool. Yeah, that's gonna be a good game though between Equatorial Guinea and Guinea Bissau, because Guinea Bissau haven't won a game at the finals yet. Like, this is their fourth Afcon as a nation, and they haven't won a game yet. Like, so
Wow.
that's an opportunity for them to try and do it. His Kanate just gets crowded out there by Diallo.
That was good defending in the end because it looked like Kanate was able to shift the ball out of his feet and try and use his pace to get an opportunity out of that drive.
Ooh, that's nice by Mama Baude. Oh, Teixeira, that's so poor. Great work by Mama Baude there, just to get himself some space, and he ran into the space, lays it off to Teixeira, and he just doesn't put it. He doesn't put in a good cross, and that's pretty much what's killed them this game. There's poor in the final third, and not really helpful for the forward players at all for Guinea Bissau. But yeah, they have a chance, man. They have a chance in that game against Equatorial Guinea, an opportunity to get their first win in the finals. I wouldn't bet against them. They've been decent in this game, to be fair. It's just that final third has let them down.
All towards Fofana, who was the furthest player forward at the time. A good header by Diallo.
is Nkata.
We just said the players Siabonga, Mabena.
We're gonna keep an eye on him, bruv. I want to see
Yeah.
how well he plays. Because I said it in the preview yesterday. South Africa don't have a great history in football in Africa at all. They're not really that great. I mean, I know they hosted the World Cup, but that's it. That's probably their claim to fame. Honestly, they've not done well at all. Like, they haven't been at Afcon in a long time. I can't remember the last time before this one. It's Semedo. Here's Teixeira. Nah, poor touch there. And Ivory Coast come away with it.
Okay, so he's currently a 16-year-old playing out in South Africa for the Mamelodi Sundowns reserve team, but he's not in the Afcon squad for this time around.
Okay.
But definitely somebody to look forward to because he's in the under 17s in the international level.
Okay. This is interesting here because if Guinea Bissau was able to get one goal back, it might make it a bit nervy towards the end. I'd like to see that, to be fair. Ooh.
It's just the quality hasn't been there, bro. Quality just hasn't been there, unfortunately. Francolino's found himself in some dangerous positions for Guinea Bissau, but nothing has come from it just yet.
Is Mama Balde.
A lot of space. Big opportunity for Francolino. Good save.
Good save by
Excellent
Fofana.
save. They needed that strong hand.
I'm telling you, look, I'm telling you now, they've taken their foot off the gas. There could be trouble, man. I need a goal for Guinea Bissau just to make it a little bit more nervy in the stadium and for the players.
Got a good amount of time left in this game. Here's Fofana coming forward now. Kessie to Conan and Jeremy Boga.
Oh, they give the ball away. Another opportunity. Semedo and Kara.
Nice touch there to bring it down. Now, does he have the goods? He's in a bit of space going on the outside.
He'll take that. That's great. That's great. Guinea Bissau have not folded, though, even going 2-0 down.
Seeing that shot once again. Excellent save. Strong hand by Fofana.
Teixeira's going to be substituted, I think. No? Yes?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
seems like he's walking off the pitch.
Yeah.
Let me see.
There's Pepe, who nearly gave the ball away. This is Seko Fofana. Ball towards Kanate.
Or somehow he gets away with it.
It's Kessie. Ooh, like I feel like Kessie was in.
Caught in two minds there, and in the end, he just kind of plays a weak ball, and the goalkeeper just about deals with it with his feet out for a corner kick. And see there, he looks up, doesn't see anybody across goal. Kanate's not quite there, so he has to make a decision.
You got it's Rich. We got to talk to him about that one. I can't lie to you, man. That's hilarious,
bro. Hey, I'm just glad that the music made the cut again, man. The referee just stops the whistle there on the corner. A little bit of tussling potentially in the box.
Yeah, the referees love to do this. They love to be the center of attention, bro.
Here we go again, fam. Oh, look, they even having a conversation.
Oh,
you know what? Towards the back post, I think that was an in-swinger. And then saying Ivory Coast ain't good. Anytime Guinea Bissau press them hard, they get the ball. They just don't have the quality in the final third.
Yeah.
Jose Correa was the guy who replaced Teixeira.
Cool. Yeah, I can see him now. Nah, they said Jose Correa plays in the Russian league. He must be happy as hell to be here at Afcon, though. I can't lie to you, boy.
Bro.
Minus 29 degrees and all of that in Russia right now. Nah.
Man, them fighting bears and all them things there, fam. It's peak.
Solomon Kalou in the stands.
Hey.
I say I need to play pro clubs. I need to get my PS5 because I still ain't got it yet. I need to get it. I'm gonna get it soon. Like I'll probably get it like either end of this month or the next end of the next month. I'll be ready. But then even then, you man gotta give me time, man. I need to get myself back acclimatized to PlayStation and FIFA and them things there.
Hey.
Like, it's not even called FIFA anymore, bro. It's what is it? EAFC 24. Yeah, see what I'm saying? I don't even know what it is anymore. But like, yeah, you know, get me acclimatized to the thing, and then when I'm ready, I'm a join it. Man.
Just as long as he ain't running off the pitch like a certain man, you'll be good, bro.
Yeah, see, I don't know about these agendas, bro.
Hey, Nicola Pepe almost running through on goal there, but Shadow able to cut it out that time around, and here comes Nkada. Takes a shot, and it was a poor one, a wild swing at it. and it was blocked. Ivory Coast had back possession.
No. Vibes. What's going on? Vibes. What's going on?
Nah. We can't be touching on those subjects, man. Not looking good still. Nah, and fam, what's good?
And then, bruv. Allow my president, bruv.
Hey.
Man is sleeping in the stadium, fam.
Egypt versus Ghana, that's gonna be a game, you know.
Yeah, we say this now, yeah, but I guarantee it's gonna be a stinker, bro. No, I'm telling you. You say this right now.
Hey.
Stinker.
Oh, nice quick feet there. And he's able to out-strengthen and drive forward. Here's Konate. Just kind of forces him a little wider than he would have wanted to be. Fana.
Sangare. Shape to shoot, but lays it off to Aurier.
Overlapping now, creating space for Pepe. Nice little turn. And in the end, it's good defending there. Just to steal the ball away from him by Mama Balde.
Mendes to Semedo. Man said we must not allow Salah with his crusty the clown truth to prosper. You're talking to me like I know my team. My team ain't good. So that game that we were seeing we're watching on Thursday, we're not good. So hey, people need to relax.
Just having a look at Ivory Coast's second goal again. Through Jean-Philippe Classo.
Good goal, man. It's between him, Seko Fofana, maybe for man of the match. And then what are you doing, bro? What is going on here? What is going on here, man? And why are you typing in all caps as well? Like, what's wrong with you,
you know? Listen, the Eden's a madman, you know. He's in Kada now. Playing it inside. Switching the penny. Oof. With the body on the pitch now for Ivory Coast, partnering Ndika.
Yeah, he came on for Diamande.
Mama Balde now coming off Dalacio Gomez. What have you thought about Mama Balde's evening in front of goal today?
Yeah, it's been tough. I think when you don't get no support or service, you're gonna be isolated up front, and that's what's happened with Mama Balde. Tariq made a great point that he's probably better out wide in this formation for them. So I think that's what should happen in the next game against Equatorial Guinea for them. They should deploy him out wide on the left and then play somebody up front, so that he can also be someone that can, be involved in the attack by trying to provide some support for the person up front, and create chances for them, because nobody's really been able to create chances for him in that position. So yeah, let's see. I mean, but he's had an okay game. It's not been the greatest one from him tonight, but I think that's more down to the lack of service and support from his teammates. And then you are talking a lot, like I hope Cameroon do something in this tournament, because boy, with the controversy happening so far. Ooh.
It's a really nice ball forward.
He's gonna shoot. Oh, Jose Correa, poor. For the final third for them has been so poor.
Yeah. That was brought down well by Francolinho, but eventually.
Jose Correa, man. Just no composure in that shot. Just rushed it.
Ivory Coast winning it back. Shadow giving the ball away, trying to play through the lines, and now Conan can come down the left-hand side. He will overlap as Jeremy Boga plays it back to Fofana.
He's offside. You could tell Pepe was offside from the like way before the ball was played. Like he was straight in offside. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Couldn't hold his run. Yo, big up Realist, man. Realist is out. Big up Realist, man. Hope you have a good rest of your day.
That's a nice ball forward, Pepe is in the middle. He doesn't get the cross right first time, and well defended this on the second occasion.
It's Semedo now. Frankly.
Oh, whoa. Oh, my goodness. Why are you shooting from there, man? Come on.
The game is over for them, man. They're done. Like, we're moving on to game 2, man. Match day 2. That's poor.
Nah, Sergio Aurier is funny, fam. This brother gave away the ball and he's there rubbing his head instead of running. Nah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I don't like Sergio Aurier, bro. He's not good, man. He's just not good, man. Bro, oh, wait, my bad. I didn't know. I thought you were gone, bro. I thought you were saying peace, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Peace and chicken grease, man. Bro had momentary head loss instead of getting back, man, before there was a stoppage in play or something.
Nah, he's a madman, Aurier, man. I'm telling you.
Idrissa Doumbia about to come on the pitch now for Ibrahim Sangare. Good performance in the middle of the park by Côte d'Ivoire's number 18.
Yeah, he's been decent tonight.
Yeah, I was just listening into the commentary because it was mentioning guys like Simon Adingra who are
Yeah,
currently
Brighton.
out injured but could still come into the tournament in certain moments if they're able to recover quickly.
Mm,
So there are still players to return for Ivory Coast that you can look
yeah,
forward to seeing. Sebastian Allaire as well.
yeah. We're into the final 4 minutes now. Added time at the end of the game, and Ivory Coast look like they're gonna coast to a 2-0 win.
This game has flown by, to be honest, in the second half. From when it was like the 70 odd minute, and we were speaking about, you know what? Oh, here's Pepe.
Mm.
Oh, just ahead of Konate, they wasn't able to get the ball across cleanly enough, and it's good goalkeeping there from Joko. But yeah, I remember when we were speaking about, hey, we want Guinea Bissau to get a goal, man, throw a spanner in the works. And
Yeah.
since then, unfortunately, they have had opportunities to get forward, but haven't had the quality. Here's Fofana playing into Pepe.
Ooh, Pepe just fires over. It's a good chance there.
He has the quality to keep it down, but just kind of snatches at it.
Yeah. Is Bogger.
Look at that change of pace there, and Kanate can play it onto Pepe.
Pepe.
1-on-1. A few step
Loses.
overs, and yeah, just dribbles into traffic.
He must feel very rusty. I reckon. I reckon he's very
Mm.
rusty. Like he just needs to get some rhythm back in his game. To be honest with you, Dalcio with the shot, poor from Dalcio there.
Because he most definitely can have an impact for Ivory Coast in this tournament if he's
Yeah, for
able to
sure.
find form.
For sure, off the bench.
I don't know how his start to life with Trabzon Spor is going. If anybody knows in the comments, but yeah, just seeing how the spaces have opened up now that Guinea-Bissau are kind of trying to get forward and create opportunities of their own. There are chances for guys to come off the bench and make an impact and kill off games for Ivory Coast if they are in that position.
And that's it.
That is
It's
that.
full time.
Ivory Coast kicking off the first tournament they've hosted Afcon since 1984 with a 2-0 victory against Guinea-Bissau in Group A. Kicking off in style goes from Sekou Fofana, and then the second, an excellent strike from Jean-Philippe Crasso. And those were the two goals that Ivory Coast needed to see off Guinea-Bissau. What have you guys thought about the game in the comments? And bro, take it away, man.
I mean, look, it's been a good start for Ivory Coast. I mean, as mentioned before, young and inexperienced team, and you saw that at times, especially in defense, in Dika and Usman Diomande. Um, But unfortunately, you know, you have a Guinea-Bissau team that don't have a lot of quality in the final third, and so therefore couldn't punish them. Now put them against Ivory Coast and that defense against a quality team, there will be a bit more of exposure, and there may be a bit more trouble and danger for their defenders and their goalkeeper Fofana as well. But in this game, you say they deserved it on everything that we've watched. You know, a little bit wasteful at times as well, the Ivory Coast team. And then from the Guinea-Bissau perspective, they can be encouraged to a certain extent. They need to be better in the final third. In their next game against Equatorial Guinea, they have an opportunity to go and win their first ever game at the final. So we'll see if they can do it. But it's going to be very, very interesting for them moving forward. So let's see, man, because obviously next game for Ivory Coast will be Nigeria. So we'll see if they can continue the streak at home and get the second victory that will all but basically put their place into the last 16 knockout stages. So it should be very interesting from that perspective there. But yeah, it's been a good win for them to start off the tournament. But look, people, we're not going to hold you too long. It's Saturday evening. Of course, people got things to do and all of that. But we will be back tomorrow. There's 3 games tomorrow as well. So you're going to have a marathon of Afcon action by us, all the guys here, Pros Only Sports, and on Eagle Eye Extra as well. So tomorrow we've got the 2 p.m. game between Nigeria and Equatorial Guinea. And then at 5 p.m. tomorrow, it's Egypt against Mozambique, which will be kicking off Group B. And then the final game tomorrow will be Ghana against Cape Verde at 8 p.m. UK time. So stay tuned for all of that right there. Big up to everybody who's joined us in the comments from the beginning. Look, we just kicked off Afcon, so we appreciate you guys for coming through, showing some love, liking the video, sharing it out, and commenting as well. So appreciate that as well very, very much. CM, let people know where they can find you before we do get out of here.
Yeah, man. Blessings to everybody. You can find me over at CM22ENT on YouTube, Twitch, where I'll be gaming, playing Football Manager, FIFA, all of that good stuff. Over on YouTube is more football-based content, TikTok, and all of them good stuff there. But make sure, like what you said, subscribe to Pros Only Sports, Eagle Eye Football Extra. Share this stuff, man, and get it to as many people as you can, and get the awareness up for Afcon once again. Because the last time we were here, we were able to do some great things with the live streams, the watch-alongs, and create very fun moments around the great games that were going on time and time again. And that's what we aim to do again this year with everyone that's going to be contributing to the cause.
Yeah, that's it, man. That's it. But yeah, man, like CM said, make sure you're hitting the like button on both channels, on Eagle Eye Extra and on Pros Only Sports. Make sure you're hitting the subscribe button on both channels as well. Hit the notification bell so you know when we're going live with all of these watch-alongs, as many as possible or humanly possible that it can be done. We'll be back tomorrow, though, 3 games, so stay tuned for that, people. We're out. Peace.
Peace.